Being in India is very good. Being in India is excellent because I don't think we'll find this kind of what to say, talented and dexterous resources anywhere else. Having worked in probably 3 other continents and worked with people from there, they're good, very good, but to multitask and be dexterous and do many things, learn quickly, adapt. India is the best place to be in, and in a way it's very convenient from the government perspective also to start companies and all. It's very good. But as a product company, we face a lot of challenge, lot of challenges. First thing is there is so much of focus for IT industry from the government side, but nothing for product company per se. Even today, when I am submitting any proposal, people are only interested in saying how many people you have. You don't have 200 people. I say that as a product company, I don't need 200 people. I need 10 to 15 very expensive but very good guys. Okay, this is research, this is development. It cannot be done by a huge army of people. Okay, that is the first challenge, in the sense that awareness of what is a product company, how it works, that is pretty low. And the second thing is the marketing muscle. Okay, product companies have only so much funds, and then you're putting so much of it, almost 80 to 90% of it, on product development itself. You have very little left for marketing muscle, whether it's running ad campaigns or going in for PR or whatever is pushing yourself on to press. The focus itself. And the third problem is, one was the fund issue, and the third problem is product companies are almost always floated by core technical guys who do it because they have a passion for product development. Okay, and the initial funding happens, the angel happens, the first level funding happens, and then what? I have a great product, then what? Okay, so we have to pedal both the cycles. Okay, the product development has to keep happening on one side, and the market development has to keep happening on the other side. And traditionally, what another thing that product companies have been doing is, they're so scared of their IP that they're very tight-fisted about it. Okay, and there is only so much you can be scared about your IP. If somebody wants to hack and take it off, they'll hack and take anything. Okay, in Tamil they say, you can put it off. Kallan periyavana, Kaapan periyavana, Kallan na periyavana. That guys can steal. A guy who can create can steal. So there is no need to be so tight-fisted about it. We have to really go into the environment. We'll have to merge with the ecosystem. We'll have to coexist with service industries, which will push business to us, and we will be able to in turn make life simpler for them, because they can use products and do repeat businesses. So there has to be a lot more integration between IT service companies and product companies. Okay, this I'm stating very openly because we have huge IT companies in India, medium tier IT companies. Okay, so they can benefit a lot from Indian products. Now these companies are so busy pushing products from outside of India. So for them, there are cheaper and good options available within India itself. Like any major IT company makes a proposal for implementing a end-to-end business solution. They buy internally. Let us say they get a project for 100 rupees. They have to procure 4 different software to do it, plus deploy their own people. Those 4 different software is already going to cost them 60 to 70 of those rupees, plus the 20 rupees of the people they're going to put in. Instead, if they looked at comparative Indian products and probably even helped gestate those companies and supported them, not funding wise, but in terms of you have our business wise, then they could also achieve synergies in terms of, instead of 60-70, they might probably end up spending only 35 to 40, because ultimately they're paying in INR, so that into 40 is also there. Okay, so that is the kind of support we need. The government has to give some amount of support. The industry has to also support product development, and there needs to be the product companies itself have to come out of their shell and push themselves into the ecosystem, get some marketing muscle, get some visibility in the press or media or in the minds of the purchasers. And this is not going to make me very popular with my prospects maybe. Indian companies also need to give a look at Indian products. Okay, I mean, we have seen SAP. Every German company went for SAP, and SAP became strong in Germany, and then it became strong in Europe, and then it became strong in US, and then it became strong in the world. Okay, so now having sold not only with this company, my previous company, having sold in India, outside of India, I find trust issues in India, which is very sad. I mean, I can understand I go outside somewhere and people have trust issues with an Indian brand, but being an Indian company having trust issues on that's something which is, so there are two. These are the challenges that Indian product companies face, not in terms of talent or anything else.